Welcome to a new video. In this tutorial, I will explain you how to install Oracle Apex 24.1 with the ORDS 24.1 with the database 19c on Windows, and also to integrate this with the Apache Tomcat. So you will find all these code here in the blog post. I will also paste the blog post link in the video description. So what you also see in this video is, you can see here is the download folder. We need all these different files during the installation. I will go in the details, and then we also create here one batch file to start the ORDS. So you can see if I open here the Google Chrome and write here local host $.8080 and run this, then you can see the Oracle Apex is now running over the ORDS. It will take a little bit. And now Oracle Apex is working here, and we can also stop the ORDS. And now if I refresh, you can see nothing happened. I will also show you in this video how to run Oracle Apex over the Tomcat. For example, if I start here the Tomcat, then in this hidden console, the Tomcat is starting. So if I go here on the local host, enter, then you will see that Tomcat Windows will be appear. So it takes a little bit time, but now here's Tomcat. And then if I write here /Apex node and enter, then you can see Oracle Apex is also running here on the Tomcat. And how to do this, I will explain you step by step in this video. So let's get started. So first of all, we need here a virtual machine. As you can see here, this is a virtual machine. I have prepared here some files which are here in the download folder. So you can see here is our database 19c. Then we have here the SQL-Developer. We have also the ORDS, also the latest version 24.1. We have here the Apex 24.1. And yeah, all of these files. Also here are the zip file. I have already unzipped these files. And we have here also two Java files we needed. And at the end here we have the exam, because Tomcat, Apache Tomcat is inside this. First of all, I will move the installation folder directly here to the C drive, and will also rename this. So I will move this here. It's already moved. It will take a little bit time. So now it's moved, and I will rename into DB home. Enter. So if I open this folder, I have to scroll down and click here on the setup. I will accept this, and then we can install the Oracle database. So I will put this a little bit here, and this is already open, so we don't need this Windows. We can close it. And so here I will set the default value here on the first, and then I will click here on the next button. Then we can also select here the first option, desktop class, and then click here on the next button, here virtual account, click on the next button. So it's loading, it will take a little bit time. And yeah, now this is very important, because we have to define here the Oracle base. For this, I will open again the C drive and will show something. So here is ORDB home. From here I will install the Oracle database, but my Oracle base will be separate folder. So Oracle base will be saved, or all these installation files will be saved here in the DB base folder. And yeah, as you can see here, the software location is DB home, but we can see here, and the database files will be stored here on the ORA data. I will also show you later some table spaces which are saved here. Then we go to the next point, database edition. Enterprise is okay. This is also okay. Global database name, I will rename it to the ORCL. Then we define here the password. For the password, I will maybe create here a text file. So the password is, or maybe wait, the username is sys, and password is, for example, password from this one. So I will copy this password and paste it here. And then we need also the container database ORCL TDB, so it's okay. And then we click here on the next button. Then it's okay. Here is the summary page. We can check this. Here is our Oracle base, our software path. Then here what the port number, here the global database name, and so on. All these settings which we have done, we can here see the overview. And if all things are okay, then we can click here on the install button. So the installation will take a little bit, maybe 20 minutes. I will break here and come back if it's successfully installed. So during the installation, if you see this firewall, then you can accept this. So the firewall is accepted. And during the installation, we can also do some other things, some preparation for the SQL-Developer, ORDS, and the Apex. And yeah, we can save a little bit time. As you know, this is my download folder where all files are downloaded, and my target is that all installation files should be directly stored here on the local C. So we have here the DB home, we have the DB base. Yes. The next what we will also have is the SQL-Developer. So I will move this here also directly to the C drive. If I open this, okay, I open here again. Explorer, C drive, and I will paste this here. So, okay, now we can delete this folder because this is empty. And here is our SQL-Developer. Here, I will also make a shortcut and put it on the desktop. So later, if I every time want to start SQL-Developer, then I can start it from here. Then go back here to the local C drive. Here we also need the ORDS. I will move the ORDS also directly here to the C drive and write here ORDS. Then I go here to the Apex folder. I also need this Apex. I will check what was here. Yeah, it's okay. I will also copy this Apex folder. Not copy, I will only move, because move take very short time. So in few seconds it's already moved. Okay, then I will rename this folder to Apex. So that's it. So we have prepared for the next is the SQL-Developer, ORDS, and the Apex. Yeah. So we wait a little bit, and if the database installation is finished, then we make the next step. Okay, now as you can see, the Oracle Database 19c installation is finished. We can also open this link and check what it says. So I open this link. And now I can see here Oracle Database is running. So I will close this, and now I will check the connection. So I have to open the SQL-Developer, which is also already stored here on the drive C in the SQL-Developer folder. And this is only a shortcut here on the desktop. In the SQL-Developer, we will create a new connection, and the details are here. So it takes a little bit times. After it's open, then we will create a new connection. So it's open. We click here with the right click, a new connection. The name of the new connection could be, for example, db sysadmin, and then the authentication type is standard. The username is the sys, and the role will be sysdbr. The password is password1, which we have defined before. I will also click here in the checkbox to save the password. The connection type is easy. The host name is localhost, port is 1521. And then our service name was ORCL PDB. So next I will click here on the test to check if the connection is successful or not. And as you can see now, the status is successfully. So we have installed the Oracle database successfully, and also it's running. I will save this connection and click here on the login button. If I open here, then you can see here are also some different tables. So we have the access to this database. For the next step is to install Apex, but before I install the Apex, I will install these two different Java files. So I will start here with the first one. It's also very easy. We have to open this and run it one time. So it will also take a few seconds. And if it's done, then we can close this and can open the next software. So then we close this, we open the other Java software, we also open this and run it. Okay, both Java software are successfully installed. The next step is to install Oracle Apex. So you remember I have moved this Apex folder directly here to the C drive. If I open this Apex and also this Apex, then I have to run here 3 different files. But before I run these files, I will also set some variables. So for this, I will open here the variable on the Windows. And here, so we have to define here some variables. So the first user variable what I define is the Java home. The Java home, you will find this from here. Download Apex. Okay, I will open here another Explorer and navigate to the C drive, and then program in Java. And then I will copy this path. You have to be careful because there are 2 program folder. For example, if you go here into the Java, you will see something, another files, but we don't need this. We have to go back and go to the program, to the Java, and then to this path. So we will, I will copy this path and go back here and right here. So Java home will be this path. And then I click here on the OK button. Okay, then I will also define another variable. We will need this later, but now because I am now here in the part where I defined all the variables, so I will define it now. And here the name is ORDS config, and we will use this later, but I will create it now. I go again here to the C drive, then to the ORDS. Here you can see there is no folder with the config, and I will create here a new folder. For example, Tomcat config. So I will copy this. So I go here and then I copy this to C, ORDS, and then Tomcat config. So this is also defined. Then we need also some more variables, and these variables will be created here. So first I will click here on the path, and then I will click here on the edit button, and then we need from here go back here to the C drive, to the program, to Java JDK. First we need this path to define here. So this is one. Then we need again the second, but this time without this name, so only with Java. And the last what we also need is the bin. Oops, I closed the, okay, no, this is here. So, and the last password we also need is the bin. So as you can see, we have here 3 different paths. This is the one, the first, this is the second, and here is the third. So all these 3 are defined. And furthermore, we need also another path. So I click here on the new, and the name will be this one. And then I have copied already all of this. You can also later easy copy this from the blog post. So here we have to write the Tomcat path, which we defined here in the ORDS Tomcat config. So here. So I will paste this here. Then you can see ORDS Tomcat config, because later we will save the Tomcat configuration here in this path. So I click OK, and that's all. So first, then this was the second, only 2 pieces for the user variable, and also 2 pieces. No, the first one was this here. Also for the system variable was this one here, and for the path there was 3 pieces. Okay, after it's done, then we can click here on the OK button, here also OK, and I can close this because we don't need it. And yeah, we also don't need this Chrome fenster, we need it later. So here in the Apex, yeah, the next step is to install the Oracle Apex. So in the Apex Explorer windows, we can write here CMD and press enter. Then you can see we have now perfect here in the correct path. In this path, I will open the SQL. I will write here SQL plus and enter here under the name is sysdbr. So I will copy this and paste the password. So now you can see I'm now logged here directly with the sys username, and this was the password which we have defined during the installation. So we have to install from here the 3 different files, but before I install, I will show you something or show you some information. So as you can see here, we have here with this command show PDBs, you can see here are 2. We have here the PDB, and then we have here also the ORCL PDB. So we have to set the container with the ORCL PDB, and our session has been changed. If I enter now the show PDBs, then you can see now we have only this one. I will also show you the version. You will also find all of these SQL statement later in the blog post, so you can easily copy and paste it. And you can see we have here installed successfully the Oracle database 19c, and in this we will also install the Oracle Apex. If I want to check the status, then you can see the database is also open. We can also check here the table spaces. And you can see here are these different table spaces. You remember during the Oracle database installation, we set the database home. Wait, I will show you here. If I open here a new Explorer and go to the C drive, then you remember this was here our DB home and DB base. From the base, if I go here to the Aura data, then you can see this. You can see here are these different table spaces. So you can also see here the table spaces are existing because we need this now for the Oracle Apex installation. We can also check what is the size of these table spaces. Then you can see here there is also enough table. We can also check here from the other table space the size, it's also okay, and that's it. So, and now after checking all of these information, we can run from here the apex ins.sql file. For this we have to write here the add character, and then we copy all of this here. Now we have to copy all of this and paste it here. And then we have to write here the table spaces, but I have already prepared this code, so you can easily copy this and paste it. You can see here is the file which we are running, which we will run, and then here is the first table space. Here's also the second table space, and here's the third table space. Yes, which you already see. So now I press here the enter button, and now our Oracle Apex installation is started. It will take again so 10 maybe 10 minutes, and if it's done, then I will come back. Okay, Oracle Apex installation is done. If you see this message, thank you for installing Oracle Apex 24.1, then you could be sure that Oracle Apex is successfully installed. And we have to run the next script, which is also stored here. Apex, I have prepared it here already. So you write here the add, and then press enter, because we need this. So if I run this script, I will set the Oracle Apex internal administrator password. So I press enter, then you can see enter the administrator username. This is admin, it's okay. Then I have to write here the email, admin@email.de, then press enter, and then for the password, I will define the same password. It's easy for me to note. So now you can see the new password is successfully set. The last script which we will also run is for the Apex REST configuration. Before I run this, I will show you something. For example, if I open here this is my database, I can show you. Here I am logged here with the Swiss. First of all, so I open show PDBS, okay, it's the same. So if I check the different username which start here with the Oracle with the Apex name, then you can see we have currently only 3 users. But if I run this script, then new users will be also created. So I minimize this one because I need the password. And now I press here enter, also I will run Apex REST config file. And now enter password for Apex listener. So the Apex listener and Apex REST public user are created. So I have copied this password, and here in the command console, I only press the right mouse click button, and then it will insert. And then I was pressing the enter button. So if I go back here to the SQL-Developer and run this command, this SQL statement, and now you can see the 2 users are also created. So the next thing is to unlock some users. I have also defined it here. You can only easily copy and paste it. First, I will define again the password and unlock the user. Or wait, I will exit from here. Yes. So now we start here. First of all, use the ORDS sys user. Then I have here another user, and then also this user. So after this, we have to set another container and have to run here the other command. So Apex listener, and the public user, and then the REST public user, and at the end the Apex main user. So right here commit, and if now I select here, you can see 2 users are locked, but now if I run this, all the users are open, and you will also find all these SQL statement in the blog post, so you can easily copy. Now I can close this. Okay, And then the next, yeah, I can also close this. The next step is to configure the ORDS. We can go here and write CMD. So we are here now in the correct path. But before I configure the ORDS, I will check something. I open the SQL class and write here this and the password. I want to check, okay, that it was, and then I will paste this one. Okay, it's already open. And then I click on the exit, up, CMD, and then I will check the status. The instance is also ready. Okay, perfect. Then I can close this and start here or continue the work to configure the ORDS. So normally for the configuring for the ORDS, we every time use this command java -r ords.var install. This is for the normal installation if we don't want to install on the Tomcat, but I can show you both options. So first we will install Oracle Apex with the ORDS, and later I will move it to the Tomcat. So let's start first of all here with the ORDS. So I press here on the enter button. Now I have to write here the number 1. The local host is the same. The port is also okay, but here we have to write ORCL PDB, enter. Then I have to write the database username and the password. So here we have to we can double check the host name is localhost, this is the port, this is the service name, the administrator username. Then I click here on the 3 and then to S to set my own password. So I confirm the password and it's set. The table space default is this one is also okay. And yeah, normally yeah, in this first case I will start the ORDS in the standalone mode, and for this here's written yes. Protocol and port is also okay. We have to define on the number 9 the images. So let me copy the images from Apex folder to the ORDS folder. So I go here, Apex image. I copy all the images here directly to the ORDS. Oh, okay, it will take a little bit time, but okay, this kind of happen in the background. The images will become in the ORDS. So we need this path, and then we have to define with the number 9. Also I have to write here the number 9, enter, and now I can write here the path. I have to replace this with the slash into the other slash and then press enter. Now you can see here on the number 9 the path of the images is C drive ORDS / images, which will be copied in a few minutes. So then I can accept, but yeah, maybe we wait a little bit. After all these files are copied, then I will here accept, and then ORDS will be configured. Okay, now all these files are successfully copied, and now I will make again a small overview. We have here the local host, here is the port, here's the service name, this is the user database username. Then we have set also the password. Then here are the table spaces. We are currently running in the standalone mode, and here is the path of the images. And if all things are okay, then we press here the enter button, and now then you can see the ORDS configuration we start. It takes a little bit time, and after that we can open here in the Google Chrome browser localhost, and then the port number was 8080. I will wait a little bit, and after it's okay. If you see again the firewall message, you should accept this. And now it looks good. So if you see this message, it means ORDS is successfully configured. And then let's check. If I press here enter, wait, I can close this. I can post. Yes, and now you can see Oracle Apex is successfully installed. If I click here on the on this button, then I go here to the administration. The username was admin, and the password was password. Sign in, and now I'm logged here to the internal workspace. Yes, but our target was to install Oracle Apex on the Tomcat. So in the next step, I will run the last file. This is the exam. Why I select the exam is because if I install exam, I will also get the other tools. I will show you, and maybe if I also need later the other tools, and I have it already. For example, the FileZilla, MySQL, and so on. Yeah. So I click here on the next button. English next. It will take a little bit time, and in the meantime, what we can do is test a little bit here. I will create here a workspace with the name test. So the schema is also test, password is test, 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 test.de. Then I click here on the create workspace. You can also see here, okay, it's hidden, but on the table, which table spaces are here. You can see here in the C drive, DB base, ORA data, ORCL, and then here is our new table space. Then I click here on the done button. Okay, it's okay. Now I can go back. Go here. Workspace was test, username is test, password is also test. Now I change the password again to test, go to the app builder, now I create here application from the sample application. So example this time, I install this application. Sample file, upload and download. Okay, maybe I will also install this file. So both applications are installing. If the installing is finished, then we can see this. Now we can see here the one application is installed. If I run the application, the username is test, password is also test, and sign in. And now, as you can see, we are successfully logged here in this application, in the test application, where we can upload file. And if you go back here to the page designer or here in the Apex, then click here on this information about, and you can see product build. We have successfully installed the Oracle Apex 24.1. Currently, it's running here over the ORDS. And is it finished? No. Okay, it will take a little bit time. Then I make here a break and come back if it's finished. Okay, so during the installation, if you see again this firewall message, then you have to accept this. And I see now it's coming here to the end. So we want to check the other application. Sample interactive boot. We can test here something. We got to groups. edit and validation. Yeah. Okay, both applications are working fine. And now Tomcat is also installed. We can click here on the finish button. And I also don't need this folder, so I can close this. And yeah, that's it. I will log out. And show you something. So as you can see here, if I close all of that and write here only localhost 8080 and enter, then I'm coming directly here because it's running over the ORDS. So if I close this, the ORDS service from here, now you can see ORDS service is closed. And if I refresh the page, you can see nothing happening. And I want to start the Tomcat, but I will change also the port. So I have to go here to the server XML, and we'll replace the port from 8080 to 80, and here also 443. So I will save this with Control S, or will save and close. And now, for example, if I click here on the start button, you can see here one also new CMD command. The CMD console is opening hidden and it's running. So if I refresh here, nothing happening because the port 8080 there is nothing. But if I write here localhost with the port 80, then you can see the 80 is hidden, because if you run anything on the port 80 and it will hide, so we are directly here on the localhost. And on the port 80, so it means directly on the localhost, the Apache Tomcat is running. So what is our target? That we have to run the Oracle Apex here over Tomcat. So what are the next step? The next step is we have to go here in the, again here, first of all here in the Apex, and we have to copy the images, because this will take again a little bit time. So I copy these images, and then I have to go here to the exam folder, and then I have to go here to the Tomcat folder. You can see here, and in the Tomcat folder you will see there is one folder with the name web apps. I open this, then I will paste all the images here. So it will take again a little bit time. In the meantime, maybe I will close this. So Tomcat is closed. If I refresh, nothing happened here, and also nothing happens because we have closed currently the ORDS service, and here also the Tomcat is closed. Okay, we need also something else. So I will open here the Explorer and go to the ORDS, and now I will copy this ORDS from here and paste it also here on the web app. So you can see the ORDS is here. Now here you have also the option to write here your own name. For example, if I want to write here Apex Node, or you can also write here your company, whatever. Also here you can write your own company name or whatever you want. And later, if we wait, I will write here Apex Node, enter. So later, if we want to open then Oracle Apex, we can replace this ORDS with our own custom name. In this case, I write here Apex Node. It means later if I open the Oracle Apex, so I don't have to write here the ORDS. I will see, or I have to write only this word which is defined here. As you can see now, Apex Node. So later we will also see in this URL the Apex Node. Okay, if this picture are done, so few seconds left. So okay, perfect. The images are now here. So I will replace the name from the images to I. Press enter, and now you can see here are only two new files. The first is the I, all these images, and the second is the ORDS. So the next step is to run the Tomcat from here, and you will also see that here a new folder will be automatically created. So if I click here, you have to be careful and check that here a new folder will be created. And we also can see here. Yeah, you can see here Apex node, a new folder is created, and we start from the top to check here a little bit in the log file what happened here. You can see here in the ORDS Tomcat config database Apex node file, it automatically finds the correct configuration. So if I go back here to the localhost 8080, if I refresh, then you can see nothing happening here. Yes, because we don't run the ORDS, we have now run the Tomcat. So if I go back here and run refresh here, then you can see localhost is running, and then I write here slash Apex node, press enter, and now you can see the Oracle Apex is running over Tomcat. So I can click here, close, and then I can log into the test, to the app builder, and I can also run this application. And that's it. So in this video you have seen how to install Oracle Apex normal over the ORDS, and also later, or for example, if you are currently already running any application directly here on the ORDS, then you can also easily move it to the Tomcat, and yeah, you also know how to do it as we did it now here. Yeah, that's okay. I will also show you something. First of all, I will close all of these things, because now you know Oracle Apex is running on the ORDS and also with the Tomcat. So I will save this and show you something. For example, if we want to start the Oracle Apex over the ORDS, so I will click here and write here editor. So I have also prepared all of these codes here, so I will paste it. So I placed it here. Then you can see we navigate every time to the C drive and to the ORDS, and then we write there this command. So it will start the ORDS. I will save this again here on the desktop. For example, with start.bat and save. Now this is, or maybe I will write here start ORDS. So then I will copy this file and write here stop ORDS, and will edit and paste here another code. Okay, correct. Now you can see here we have the start ORDS patch file and we have the stop ORDS patch file. But currently these both files will only start Oracle Apex from over the service ORDS, and then we have here the exam. I will put this also here on the desktop, and from here we can start Oracle Apex over the Tomcat. So I will open here the Google Chrome and demonstrate you. For example, if I open localhost 8080, enter, then you can see nothing happened. But if I double click here, and then you can see the ORDS is started, and it will take a few seconds. And that's it. Now it's refreshing. You will see in few seconds that Oracle Apex is running here on the port 8080. Yeah, perfect. Now I can log in again here in the workspace and run one application to demonstrate that it works. So Oracle Apex application are running currently over the ORDS, and it works. If I open now over the Tomcat localhost, you can see nothing happening. Even if I write here Apex node and nothing happened. So I have to close this, or what I can do is, okay, I will hide this. So if I double click here on the stop ORDS, then you see this CMD command file browser is closed. So I will open here the example, and in the meantime, so I will start the Tomcat. It's opening here, and it will take again a little bit. Okay, I can close this one, but this is important, then we don't have to close this, otherwise it will not work. Okay, now it's also running. If I remove first of all here, refresh, okay, it's refresh with Apex Node, but you can see the Apex is also running over the Tomcat, and I will also run here the application to demonstrate that the application right now, the application run over the Tomcat. If I refresh here, then you will see nothing happening, and here also nothing happening. So the website is not reachable. And that's it. Yes, I hope you are now able to install Oracle Apex 24.1 with the database 19c over the ORDS or over Tomcat. And if you go here, then you can also see 24.1 is successfully installed. If you have any Oracle Apex application which are running on the ORDS and you want to move it to the Tomcat, it's very easy. You have seen here before, we have to only install the exam and move the images and move the ORDS and replace it with your own company name. For example, here I write Apex Node, and then it's looking very nice that your own application is running with your company name and so on. So, and that's it in this video. I hope you are now able to do this. And so if you have any question, you can write this in the comments. Thanks for watching.